Yo, welcome back to the channel where we stack chips daily. I got the homies with me. Blue, the real Riley. Y'all don't know he used to hoop. He big overseas in Europe, but now he trade, making money in the market.
Yeah, I used to.
Yeah,
Once upon a time, I still get buckets, so I'm getting fucked up. But yeah, well, I don't do it no more for a living though. We make money in the market now. So
what you got pulled up, Keys?
Yeah, this right here, the ES S&P futures. I'm actually contemplating on shorting this move right here. I want to short this. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not shorting it. I should, especially that the
Zoom
risk,
out. I can't really see it for real.
especially the risk to reward is pretty smooth.
I mean, in the SEG, man, it's sitting right there, and it hit the. That's definitely a good move.
Kind of
You know
want
what
to
I'm
short
saying?
this, but um,
It's
this would
sitting in
be
that fair. It's at the very
this a
top
good
of the
short.
resistance. So
And
that
I would target this
fair
area
value.
right here. I would target
Yeah,
this area right here. Maybe even break this low, maybe a
hell
retest of
yeah,
this 60 right here,
hell yeah.
and then a bounce, breaking this level, finding some consolidation, and maybe a sell off. And really, my target is down here. First target will be 59.84, and then from there, this trend line right here.
So you might see that right. You might see that earlier right there. It's on that. It's a if you do a retreat, what they call I forgot retracement or retractment. It's
A
at like when they get
retest of this trend line.
yeah. It's at that 79 right there.
If we can get if we can
Yeah,
get a sell off up in this area, yeah, retest of this trend line right here will be my target. But
it's
that's
short.
that's my bigger trade. I would most likely trade options based off of that information right there. Trading futures on a short term scalp. Look at this selling
What's
off.
this in the options again though? This is the spot.
Yeah, yeah. So look at that. I was calling this short right here, 6107.75. I
So
Yeah,
this
mean,
control the aftermarket and stuff, right? And
I
pre-market,
could have
right?
made $100 just one contract just
yeah.
off
This
this little move
ES,
right here.
pretty much SPX.
So this controls. This is the future. This is what really
This
be
is the
going
S&P
on.
500.
That's what I'm
This
saying.
is
So
the
this
index. Yeah,
this will be going on in the pre-market and after hours and shit.
right, right.
All right.
So yeah, looking like that theory just might even turn out. I might just wait, hold off, even though I feel like this is a good solid short right here. I might just wait and hold off and for the pullback. If then maybe a rally to this area up here. Or I might be wrong and we sell off from here and go all the way back down to this trend line. So
Where them zero prints at? That's what I want to know.
this is my
Cause
next, that was my
them
first
Joes
target.
been hitting.
That was my first target I was just talking about.
Yeah,
That 59.84, so it'll be 594 on SPY, I think. 94 on SPY. So that'll be my first target. And then like I said, after that, a break of that, I will target this trend line. Even though we do got a demand that bounced before uh in this level right here. So like I said, that's on some SPY puts play. Futures, of course, I'm in this throughout my levels. As it breaks, I'm short. As it bounce, I'm getting long. As I see it, on the order flow. Yeah, just play what I
That
see.
that looks good because Apple, it definitely looks short to me. With the,
So to the upside, if this level was to break,
which
rally
level?
from here,
That
yeah,
and
little channel.
a retest and a hold,
yeah,
I will
yeah,
get long.
for
I
sure.
will get long from here, targeting this area right here. I
Hell
That
mean,
yeah.
6120 area.
I mean, come on, this is a goddamn
Man, it's the
this is
run.
about
It's a
20.
run.
This a
It's a
20-point
run.
move
Put your money
on.
down.
This a 20-point move on futures. You know, we ain't talking about no little bit of money right here.
Put your
Just with
money
one
down right there.
This is even with one contract.
Yeah, that was for real. For real. This is a really good like Fridays and Mondays is really good
So that's what I'm looking for. And
days.
of course, like I said, I'll play a short targeting that zero print down here. This happened during the day. Live session today. This one. So that's very important. These are zero prints right here, as you can see. Oh yeah, let me get into that. I did take 2 plays.
Yeah, get into that. Because I woke up this morning. I probably got out of bed like 7, 8 o'clock. And I look at the chat. Keith's like, I'm up already. I just about to drop the kids off now.
Yeah, that's
while making
good. That's in a good short position for real, because it's in that area for real.
So this is what I was looking at, right? These are my zero prints. I leave them on the chart, even though once they get filled, they still act as support and resistance. So I left it on my chart.
Can you make that?
This morning.
Yeah, can you make the
There we go. There we go.
It's a lot better.
So this morning at 7 o'clock, I seen this and I seen how price was holding. I also look at my order flow and see how the buying and selling, the behaviors of buyers and sellers, right? So I seen this consolidation right beneath the last zero print. So I said, hey, the risk to reward was there. It was solid. You know what I'm saying? I was risking $50. So I got in down here, took it long. My target was 6,100, but I got out maybe like 96 or something like that.
Was all that shit kind of like was playing, and I was trying to agree with him. I don't know. Letting them know like, hey, yeah, the short position definitely looks like a reasonable play. Well, the way I'm looking at Apple, or just what he's saying, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things what he's saying is aligning with what I'm saying.
So, I got the SPY chart pulled up.
Well, it's the
I took
weekly.
a step back. This is the weekly. So, try and zoom out a little bit, kind of look at the bigger picture. Over time, as I said before, SPY typically goes up over time, right? This is one of those ETFs that they tell you to invest in and just leave your money in. It's going to go up, right? About 6% annually. But right now, we're kind of in this channel past 3 weeks from like 590 to 610. And if we zoom in a little bit on the daily, man, the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 11. 14 days we've been in this channel, right? It tells me 2 things. There's not a lot of liquidity in the market right now. One, so you're not going to see a bunch of huge moves on stocks. And 2, like options are getting killed because it's just a bunch of chop. Stuff's not really going anywhere. We're not seeing a lot of continuation. It's going up one day. It's going down the next day. It's going up one day. It's going down the next day. So if you're playing like long dated contracts, or let's say if you're playing zero or weekly contracts, like you haven't made money over the past 2 weeks for real on spot. You either got to play something daily, get in or get out, or you got to pay something long dated, like let's say March, June time frame to make some money. Granted, you're calling calls that it's going to go up or puts that it's going to go down, right? So, but right now, this has been the range. I do think we got some big data coming up. So I'm going to pull that up in a second after I finish looking at this chart. But 610 is definitely in question for tomorrow. Looking at this chart right now, that'll be 5 green days in a row. If we see 610, I think we hover around that area until we have some big news.
I have a question when you get a check.
Yeah, what's up?
So do you start on the weekly? Like when you chart? Or like,
Yeah,
'cause I
when I'm
know,
drawing like
like
trend
when,
lines, I
yeah,
always zoom out. So I want to see the bigger picture when I'm drawing trend lines. So absolutely.
it made for our listeners as well.
Yeah. If I'm trading, like about to enter into a trade, I definitely zoom in like the 4 hour. And the 4 hour is hitting these lines like crazy, right? We
Mhm.
see 15th, hit it, boom, great time to buy calls, right? If this was a trend at that time, um, 25th, great time to buy puts, right? But this is the trend now. It takes time to build a trend line. So now that we know that this is a trend, the perfect time to buy calls would have been on Monday. Buy some weekly calls, maybe some 605s for tomorrow. Them Jones probably would print. With the chop, you probably wouldn't make that much though. You'd probably be up 50%. In the average market, you'd probably be up
Yeah.
100, 200%. It's just the market's so choppy right now, it's killing like the, the big moves and options that we typically used to see. So I always zoom out, then I zoom in, and then I look at the data before, like in the morning, before I even start trading, I want to know what data is dropping today so that I can this is always my North Star because data moves the market. Like people are data driven, the market's data driven. So tomorrow we got uh, a lot of data, employment, unemployment rate. We got the Fed speaking. We got wholesale. We got consumer sentiment. We got the Fed speaking again, 10:30, and we got consumer credit, right? So I'm gonna be looking for a move in the market in the morning around 8:30. Market opens at 9:30. We're gonna see if that move's gonna be validated around 10 o'clock, 10:30. If it's higher, kind of like I said, we're gonna see that 610 range. If the move is lower, I think that 594 range that Glue was talking about comes into play
Yeah.
for sure, because a lot of
That
stocks are
glue, what it do?
just chopping. But as I said, I try to be data driven when I'm trading SPY. And before I do anything, I want to know what's coming out today. What should I look for before I start taking trades?
That look good. That's definitely well informed. I was just looking at I was just kind of like back testing what you was saying with some of the things that I was looking at too as well. Like I'm not gonna lie, because that's why I was asking you, what you looking at and what time frames, because the days and weeks kind of tell a lot of things. And like you said, like this is the daily, and it looked like for the next 3 months, it looked like it's a good buy. You know what I'm saying? Like I think buying Apple long term, we end up somewhere around there, somewhere around here, in my opinion. Back up here. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared because after that, just looking at what you're thinking about, what you were saying and everything, like I think I think like after April and going into the summer, I think it's gonna get kind of crazy.
And which one, up or down?
Down, like just like thinking like how like no, cause like just thinking of what I'm saying, like on a short term, like this from here to here is a year though. So this is April, right? This is April of last year to today, damn near. And this is where I'm predicting April will be. It's gonna be a full, like it's gonna be like as you can see, it's a double top. You know what I'm saying? It's a top or high right here and a high right here. And this is the weekly. So I'm predicting, and you see, we in the middle of that double top. So it's going to complete that double top in April or kind of Marchish. But I'm not going to lie, bro. This shit don't look good after April.
Going into the summertime.
Just going into next year of February. This is where I'm predicting shit. You see where it's at, bro. And I'm not going to say it could probably take longer or not, but like this is on the weekly level. You know what I'm saying? So this is week over week. But like as you can see.
So we're going to enter into a bear market. What you're predicting.
Exactly. I'm predicting a bear market after April.
I can see a bear market.
That's
we
my
need
prediction from looking at that.
We need one.
Because I feel like people are going to sell and they need cash because they don't know what's going to happen in the real world. And that's why I say like I like when Bert talks about how he uses data, because I don't always use data, but listening to Bert and listening to Glue, like when I hear them talk about certain events, like I use that as like correlation. And like we said, like going into April, I don't know what happened in April here. And I don't know what's going to happen in April here, but it's going to be some type of event that leads us after coming out of the spring equinox and coming all the way down into a bear market. However,
you really can't time them events either, because like previously, let's say the last 2 years, it was the Fed. Whenever Powell was out there talking, like the markets moved, and now we got Trump in the play now.
You feel me?
So it ain't always going to be Powell at this point, because he pretty much said.
I'm anticipating something. He's going to do something. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm anticipating it's either he's going to do something or it's going to be something's going to happen. Something coming out of February and heading into the spring. There's going to be some type of, because it's going to be like, because even though I'm saying there's going to be a bear market on the other side of spring, in the next 2 months or the month and a half, things look really good. Because if you move to the daily, things are bearish. You know what I mean? But if you look at it this way, things are bearish. You know what I'm saying? Things look good. Things only look bad until we get to April or end of March.
I can definitely see a temporary bear market and a crazy.
That's all I'm seeing.
And a crazy dip buy.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Save your money. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, it's going to be something that happens this is what I'm predicting. And I'm just looking at Apple alone. And Apple controls a lot of the SPY. You know what I'm saying? They run it, so they can coincide.
Apple,
you know what I mean?
Apple is that safe haven.
You feel me?
Apple is definitely that safe haven.
You know what I mean? So like I said, we are this is on the 3-month span.
The Godfather company of SPY.
You know what I'm saying? About March. This is about like I said, coming around, something is going to happen first week, second week of March. And then it's just going to take us down there. But that's that's what I'm looking at right now.
They need a breather. They need to pull back. People want to buy some more. Think about it. Warren Buffett is selling off a lot of equities, a lot of assets. He's selling it off.
I didn't even look at Bitcoin.
He's selling it off for a reason. You feel me?
No, for sure.
And he wants to buy something cheaper. So in order for that to happen, he's selling at the high. He don't know, maybe it'll go up more. I'm happy right where I'm at. Let me take what I got. I got profits, and I'm gonna roll it into when everything is on discount. That's just how they think. That's how they spend their money.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Excuse me. But yeah, I definitely that's what I'm predicting. That's what I see. So I feel like it's a short-term bull market, and we going
short-term bear market. Short-term bear market, then go into a bull market.
Short-term
bear market.
Short-term, yeah.
And then back into a bull.
Type shit.
I can definitely see it. That's the mind games they play. Sell, panic.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Like I feel like it's gonna be some type of
going through the ceiling.
Yeah. It's gonna be some type of like, it might be gas, it might be eggs, it's gonna be some type of everyday utensil that we use that might be that might be overpriced. That's gonna make a lot of people like
It'll probably
panic.
be oil because that's the most controllable one.
You know what I'm
It's
saying? It's gonna be
controllable. You can
something.
control that price
Yeah.
more than anything else.
All right, let's get technical, right? So, looking at SPY, y'all can see this clear.
Yeah.
All right, so boom, 609. This next candle, right? This is kind of where things consolidated, where this candle opened at, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Ran up, came back down. So, like, candlesticks is something that, as a trader, you really need to learn. If it's a red candle, that means it opened at the top of the box. It's kind of like a box and whisker, right? When you hover over this candle and you look at the top of the screen right here, where my pointer is, it'll tell you where it opened at, where it closed at, what the high was, what the low was, right? So this candle opened at 609.81. The high was 610. The low was 606. It closed at 607. So it closed lower than where it opened. So it's a red candle, right? This candle opened at 607. The high was 609.96. So right around that 609.81 level. I think that's a key level for this candle, right? We didn't break that. Over here, man, I think this 607.40 level is going to be key for tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and mark this. Chart going to let me mark it. All right. 607.57, kind of that area. If we go up to this level and run back down, I would play that. I would play puts off of that tomorrow. I'm really going to be looking for that, because are we really making a lower high trend and staying in this box? If not, we're definitely going to run up to 610, I believe, and kind of cancel out that trend. And then we could see all-time highs, right? But I think that's a key level for tomorrow. Keith, I'll let you tell me if you see any data in that area when it comes to zero prints or something like that. But looking at this chart right now, based off of what Riley just said, I think that area is key. And as you see, we consolidated up here. So I wouldn't call it like a fair value. I don't even know what you would call it. But we consolidated here before, kept rejecting. It's going to be a big move in either direction, because we've been chopping here for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So I will watch that level tomorrow.
Like I said, it's like he's.
I want to match that up with something because, like you said, we've been chopping in that area, and at the same time, Almighty VIX.
I'm gonna take puts, man.
The Almighty.
I'm gonna fade the market, yo.
You gonna fade it?
I'm gonna fade the market, yo, because for
the Almighty VIX has been bouncing at this level at the same time.
What I see on the longer trend, on the 4 hour, I see a downtrend. It looks like it's kind of budging. They don't know what it want to do for real, for real. I see just the 4 hour. You thinking bullish, Bert?
I ain't gonna call it. We got data in the morning. I'm gonna wait. So if we open, I can see us opening right at that 607.50 area, right? And then maybe going past it, maybe going below it, making a wick there, kind of like it did in the past. And kind of, man, this shit is like wrestling for real.
Nah, I definitely, I agree with you. Can I share, or are you still?
Yeah,
go ahead. Share?
Nah, go ahead.
What I'm saying too as well, like you said it was gonna be a big move. I agree with that. I look at that. I see that it could be a big move back to this FEG, because it's kind of it's really what like it's really gonna be on that retest. Can it break that level? Like Keith was saying earlier. Like, can it break these levels? Because it's at the support. So it's either going to, like Keith said, it's either going to break this and then retest. Because this the hourly. But this what it look like on the 15. It's either going to, like, break it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to break that and then come back to it and keep going. Or it's going to fold. She going to fold. But like you said, It's gonna be a big move. Either way, it's gonna be a big move.
See how them tariff talks going tomorrow. Hey,
Hey,
China ain't said nothing yet.
Friday
So
could set Friday really could set you up for a good swing on Monday to collect. That's all I'm saying for today. Friday definitely could set you up for a good swing Monday. Because it's going whichever way it go, that move you're talking about is gonna travel in pre-market over the weekend. For sure gonna
that's
gap
what it's
somewhere
been
on the
doing the
pre-market.
past couple of weeks.
Because there's been news being broke over the weekend. Niggas like, oh shit. Let me get this. Let me get up out of here.
That's why the futures market has been crazy lately, because they can catch all the moves in the futures because it trades from, I forgot what time it trades. What time it trade goes?
Opens up Sunday, 6 p.m. It's going to close Monday, 5 p.m. Open back up Monday, 6 p.m. Close 1 hour every day. Close
It's
on
only
Saturdays.
closed for an hour.
Yep. Close on Saturdays.
They've been catching all the moves lately. I need to get back into futures for real.
Definitely some opportunities in there.
Yeah, I think it's a good buy for today.
Some good money in each.
I think you gotta wait though.
Small moves make some good money.
I think it's going. So I'm predicting that it's gonna take out some people. Like
I'm looking
I feel
for a
like a
trap
lot of
too.
people.
You talking about on up to the upside, right? I'm definitely looking for a trap.
I'm just to the upside. Yeah, Keith. I just like looking at this. I feel like it's gonna be a short move, and then it's gonna at the end of the day it's gonna rally, and people not gonna believe it. People like nah, and then they gonna get trapped over the weekend. Somebody gonna get trapped, either the Bears or the Bulls, but somebody gonna get trapped. I'm telling you that right now. We can, and we gonna talk about it on the next episode for sure.
Definitely looking for a trap. It's giving trap vibes.
For sure. And I don't.
Definitely giving trap vibes.
Hey, best thing to do is wait. Be patient.
Be patient.
Always.
Because it's something I tell myself. I said first they show themselves and then they prove themselves. So like I was saying, you break a level, you're going to retest that level. You show yourself, then you're going to prove yourself. So just something I like to tell myself when I'm getting in and out of trades. Especially trying to make...
That's real.
Because you got to think about it. It's an auction and you're playing with other people. So some psychology in the mix too. You know what I mean? And you can't get all your orders in on the first push if you're playing with a good size. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a retest. You feel me? Because you want to get that price again. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I look for. I ain't going to say it always work because sometimes it don't come back. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to have levels for stuff like that. And just react. Be prepared. Stay on your toes.
I'm going to jump into a couple of trades that I took today real quick.
Sure.
That trade I took, I ain't get it. I ain't did that.
So here goes a company I was talking about on the last video. Man, this chart looked beautiful. So it ran up last year in May after earnings. Looks like they had positive earnings. It was a surprise, right? And then kind of been consolidating on the downtrend since August. And now they broke that trend line. We identified that. This is the weekly chart. Move over to the day chart. Zoom out a little bit, right? We identified that yesterday, and then we played it, right? Full day over, played some calls, made some money. I think this can see this 30 level. 30 level for sure. 36 level, potentially. But like, as I said, it's not a lot of liquidity in the market right now. So a lot of stocks are not seeing continuation with the moves that they're having. They'll have a move and then they'll chop out. For example, Tim's. I've been talking about this stock as well. It's been having a move and it'll chop. Have a move, red day, move, red day, move. Today was a red day, right? So people are taking profit quick in this market because you never know what's going to happen. But ASTS is one, like this chart. I don't see another chart out there that kind of looks like this one right now outside of Palantir. We talked about that one. It's kind of going straight up. But they had earnings the other day. They are in the data space. They work with the government. They have an office pretty much right near the White House. So I'm sure Elon, Trump, all those guys are vouching for them. I can see this hitting the 120 area for psych level and then kind of consolidating around there. Because people are like, dang, I miss Palantir. This show was $10 last year. Shit. Or $20 last year. Shit, I should have bought this show. This show $100 now. Right? So people are probably trying to jump into this stock. Like, man, I'm late to the party, but I got in. I got me some Palantir. So that's kind of what I'm betting on for that 120 level. It always happens, but not sure if it's going to happen tomorrow or next week. So those are a couple stocks that I'm looking at. I'm also looking at.
Before you move on, could you look at that and what that stock looked like in 2020?
Yeah. It wasn't even listed in 2020. Well, it was. It was $8.
No, it was, because I remember it. That's crazy. It's $100 in 5 years.
I played a long game, man, with some stuff.
Retested in all 2023. Because I was trading this shit because I always thought it was going to pop and it never popped. I was like, bro, this shit never popping. This shit never, bro. I was literally playing this shit.
It was longest. Yeah.
For the longest
time. It took a while.
It consolidated for so long before it started taking off.
Why were you playing it, though? Like, why did you kind of believe in this joint?
Just because of the charts and the things about it, the news around it. Like, they always had good news. Like, they were always doing innovative things. They're just doing things. But
sure.
I was just playing options, trying to just gamble and trying to do some quick shit.
That's the thing. When you find a stock like Palantir, that's like doing something different, innovative. They're like a disruptor. That's what the CEO said on his
you buy stocks
earnings
on this
call.
Shit.
Yeah, you got to buy shares on this shit and just sit on
shares,
and hold it.
Some shit like this. This is some shit you buy shares on. There's some shit you play options on. There's some shit you play shares on. And this is definitely this. What else? There's another stock out there.
That one John I've been talking about, OKLO.
NVIDIA is the one. Yeah.
It was $8 4 months ago. Like, there's something you buy shares on. You can play options too. You can play both, but like, just sit on some shares. It's $8. You spend that on a parlay,
bitches, bro.
Yeah,
and just hold it forever. Because stocks that do this, they normally get into the 200 eventually.
NVIDIA was like that back in 2020.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look at that. Back in 2020, there was $8. That's what I'm saying, $8. And then they retested for you to buy again back in 2023, 2020 at the end of October.
Yeah.
For $10. NVIDIA stock was $10 3 years ago, bro. It's fucking at 140, 128.
Thanks.
But I gotta look at how much that costs to do like an option like that. Because that shit crazy. Like, imagine you taking an option on it too. Imagine you buying some options 2 years out and that shit hit. You might be a millionaire.
You might be.
You might be a millionaire because you probably just watching that shit go, bro. Like, because you probably just watching the percentage just go up every day, every day. It'll have its moments where it makes those moves like we see. But like, bro, and that's what I'm trying to get into, bro. I want to be able to like, yeah, but I'm going to take that 2-month joint and I just watch that bitch.
Yeah. Man, you just got to start practicing and do it for real. I'm sure you already know that. CMG, the stock that I played today, I got some lotto puts on this joint because it looks like a head and shoulders chart, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. I want to see it continue down. I mean, my wife loved Chipotle, but for some reason they always fucking up my order. So I'm fading them right now. So we gonna see. I got some 55 puts on this joint, super lotto. I got them for like 5 cents. I mean $5. a contract. So just playing with some profits from this week. We all see. Keep y'all posted next week.
So I'm looking at this. Whenever it happens, if it happens, that's just what I'm looking for. I got some alerts set up. Also, so we got this trend bottom thing hit one. Well, it's been hit one time
But
already.
yeah, I remember you making this chart the other day.
Yeah, and we got another point where it's hit at top. So we got 1 point to the downside with a bounce, another point to the upside with a bounce. So I'm looking for one more bounce right here. At the same time, if the RSI can,
Could that line up with that time frame Riley was talking about?
what? Oh, at March time,
April, March, April. Yeah.
I would look to play this. I mean, no matter if it's this time zone, I don't know. The bubbles just happen to be right there. Whenever this do occur, this is what I'm looking at. If it happens, if it don't happen, it might run up here, and it might be the opposite. It's overbought, and it's sitting here. Well, I'll short it to the downside. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. It's a deal. At the same time, y'all was speaking on SPY with this consolidation area. At the same time this was doing this, you got the VIX doing this thing, bouncing at this support I've been mentioning for maybe a week or two now, since this point right here. So since the 4th of December, I think I brought this area up. Well, it still hasn't broke. And SPY S&P will not see no continuation to the upside until this level breaks and stay below it. So until this level keep on bouncing, ES gonna keep on falling because that's just the way it works. So I'll be paying attention to that at this level. Pretty sure it's gonna line up around that time. If it does happen, if ES is at this level and at the same time the VIX is at this level and it's bouncing, VIX is bouncing, ES is falling, yeah, that's a high quality chance that your put's gonna work to short the market. That's what I got.
You muted.
I'm not muted.
I thought Riley was saying something.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna buy calls depending on the pre-market look. Fuck it, I'm buying calls out the open, nigga. Straight out the open. I'm calling it right now on wax. I'm buying calls straight out the open for next week, obviously. Not to end this week, but for next week or maybe the weekend out, 2 weeks out or next week. But
Apple.
On Apple. Yeah, in Apple, we trust.
Yeah, until that VIX break and ES take out that consolidation area, yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
I would agree with you.
If
that happens,
I hope it don't gap up.
If those two things happen, yeah, I agree with you. Apple to the.
I hope it don't gap up. I hope it don't gap up. And then I'm gonna just watch it. I'm gonna watch it at this 234 level, and if it break that 234 level, then. But it might not. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. Cause I think 236. I feel like I feel like Apple could get to 236 within the next couple of days, for sure. 236, and if not 236, she probably will get to 226. So it's either $6 either way. $6 or $4 either way. $4 to the top side, $6 to the other way. I'm gonna take the balls. Out the gate though, I'm telling you right now. Out the gate, Bert.
Hey, let me know. Put it in the chat. I'm
putting it in Discord.
Yeah.
I'm putting it in Discord.
All right, so hope y'all found this informative. As always, we're gonna try and bring out some value from what we think is value, and how we look at it, how we value it. Always remember, we're not professionals. We're just telling you from our point of view how we see the market. You can take this information how you would like, but we use it daily and we stack chips daily.
That's a wrap.